Welcome back, everybody, to Web Gaming Central, and we are back in our education city. We're gonna make sure that some simulation is going fast, and yeah, still going at that same speed. Or did they pick it up again? That seems to be going faster again. Well, that would be cool if that's the case. I did download an update, so I don't know. Maybe they moved it back to what it once was. But yeah, our city is big now, and now we can kind of focus on the education aspect of things. We have our large police station here. I don't see a reason why we will need to keep the small one around. But for some reason, I'm going to keep that small one around. If I ever need to do differently, I will. But yeah, I don't think I will. So we're going to build the modules on that police station, but obviously first our focus will be education, which is what we're here for in the first place. So let's just go ahead and do just that. Where is my... there it is. Okay, so... right, production stops because we don't have any recyclables yet, but they're out collecting it, so once we collect it all... wonderful. And by the way, guys, again, I just want to keep reassuring you that I am listening to your constructive criticisms and your suggestions and whatnot. So I am going to try to build that nuclear power plant in Turmoil City. And what we'll do is just strictly ship the oil or export the oil that we drill to the global market. So that's what I'm going to do, and I might do that in the middle of this... this video. Now we should be starting to get the payouts for this. Oh, very soon we will. Very soon we will. Awesome. That should be coming very shortly. Tons of recyclables. A lot of recyclables. I wonder, can that be upgraded eventually? You know, you would think it would be, but I guess not. You just have to buy another one. But hey, it is what it is. A few more recyclables to pick up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The payments for those should come soon. Oh, and it did. Which one was that one? That's the plastics. The the alloy ones. Oh, we're gonna get a good amount for the alloy. That should give us a full amount. So once that, yep, they just got the delivery. Truck is coming to drop it off. Bingo! And that payment should drop soon as well. I wonder if we'll get another shipment of both of those. Possible, maybe not, maybe so. But I'm going to use that revenue to build our college, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think, at the moment. But there it is, 93,000. So it's about that time, guys. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. Actually, we can build it. Now is definitely the time for this wonderful college. It's going to cost us, but that's okay. We're expecting that. So we have our college. It's going to be, or our university. I need to rephrase that. But now we need to build the modules on it, and we will do just that in time. Don't worry. Be happy. Let me first see what the cost will be, and I may just take out a loan to fund it. It's just so we can have it going. But at the same time, if I do that, yeah, things could get interesting fast. So I don't want to do that just yet. We need to make sure we can support it in our budget. So let's focus on that right now. We pretty much, you know, let's get all of our roads upgraded, because obviously we're going to need money to fund this whole operation. Oh, and I do finally understand what you guys were talking about for the tourism city. So I'm going to actually do another video next, going back to the tourism city. After we do this video, in fact, I'm going to go back to the tourism city and just do some fixing up over there, and possibly building up that casino. The casino things or modules and buildings. So let us finish this first, though, as this is our primary focus at the moment. And so, as it turns out, I will be just upgrading the buildings. So, or roads, sorry. Oh, and speaking of, I need to get a streetcar going here, and I will do that. Soon enough, I would do that. Now, my issue now is definitely that this is pollution industry producing. Oh no, we don't want that. Oh yeah, no, we're going to have to get rid of that. So yeah, it's time to get rid of cripes. So pollution. Yeah, we need to get rid of, that's air pollution. Definitely need to fix this because I don't want, so let's bulldoze a little bit because I don't want that. I didn't know that's what it was going to build. I need that to turn to high tech. So the sooner we can get this city doing what we need it to do, the better. I need to bulldoze this, or in fact just yeah, I'm gonna need that to go. I'm gonna need to bulldoze these guys. Shoot. Actually, yikes. For now, we're gonna leave it as it is. Oh, look at that. That looks nice. Let's throw some trees down real fast. Definitely want to do the trees. I don't like all the open space so much, so that's when I try to do trees. Okay, so we have income coming in, but again, we still are dealing with the pardon me. We're still dealing with need somewhere to ship our freight. Actually, I'm gonna bulldoze these guys. I just don't really feel so comfortable with industry creating pollution in this particular city. It wasn't my plan. Need to get. I'll let you know before we drop those these things here, because that's just not good for business. So yeah, we lose a tax revenue for those guys, but at this point, I'll take that pinch for the sake of keeping my city free of pollution. So, but I am definitely going to need that to turn around sooner than later. But maybe the alloys and stuff will hit before. Oh, actually, this is the AM, so yeah, that's not gonna work. Let me turn something off. What would that be? Or just wait for some of these buildings to grow. But what would that be? Oh yeah, next hour can be disastrous, but let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second. I'm not gonna take a bond out unless I absolutely have to. See what the water's looking like, and see we have a negative amount of water. So I'm gonna have to actually visit the industry city really fast to see what's going on there. So let's play it, but at the same time, let's go over here. So that's what we're gonna do. See you over there in just a second. And now we're here in Turmoil City, and let's just check out a few things, because apparently the water situation, the trade has to be broken in some way, because as you can see, I have more than enough water for pretty much the whole region right now. Okay, and I'm wondering if there's some kind of equation here, because if you look on the right hand side where it says needed pump capacity, buying and sold, so what's being sold is only 50.9 gallons. Now the capacity is 269.7. How much this city needs, or does that also mean needed for all the usage? So, for example, where it says needed, does that include the region, you know, the other cities that are using this water, or is it just for this city? I need to find that out. And but I don't think so. I think that really just represents what this particular city is using. Then again, would it really be? I doubt that too, because this city shouldn't be using that much water, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, we're only selling 50.9. How can I change that? I need to find out how to change that. Okay. Definitely sending it over there, but, you know, no way to control it unless... You know, there's no way to control that. Yeah, there's no way to control that. Okay, so, you know, I guess... I don't know, I guess it's maybe some bug or something. Or maybe it's not a bug, maybe it's intended that way, but then if that is the case, let me know how I can manage that, because I want to be able to choose how much I want to give out. Or if the system is going to be the way it is, which is perfectly fine, then it should adjust every time my cities increase their demand for it, you know. So, you know, that's just me. But let's see, is that on fire? Yes, it's on fire. Is that a hazmat fire? Oh wow, are they burning? Yes, they are burning. Whoa, I've never seen that before. Wow, they just got citizens running out there on fire. Well, where is the... Where is... Oh, that's a hazmat fire. Oh, crud. That can't be good. How much does this cost to put down? Oh, that takes about 1.7 or 1,007. Shoot. I'll tell you what, we can bulldoze these guys because... Oh, guess we can't. Well, yes, we can. I'll just get rid of the road. Maybe that will... allow me to place this guy. Not enough simoleons. How much do you cost? 85,000. Cripes. Okay, is that going to actually be able to do anything? I don't think so. I think that's a hazmat fire. But then again, no, because I think the hazmat fire is green. Actually, is that green smoke coming out of there? Yes. That's a hazmat fire. Has to be. Has to be, because it has a little... chemical. Well, I'm powerless to do anything about it now. Just gonna have to do it. Wow, I hate to see that place burn down. What a great mayor I am. You know, hey, just let's just let it, you know, let it ride. Let the, you know, fire run its course. Maybe they'll survive. Maybe they won't. Oh, look at that. What happened though? We seem to have caught a cold. Nice building though. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to actually get out of here because I don't really want to stop and have to manage the city. I just want to really get more going here. But how much does this cost to add not a filtration pump, but a basic water? Oh, that's not bad at all. Let's add that and see if that don't help a little bit. So, now that increased, let's get in here. Let's get out of here before we start, because I feel the urge to manage that situation. But we're going to go ahead and move it back to our education city. Meet you. Okay, we've made it back, guys, to our education city. Things have started, but whoa, that can't be good. I didn't know there was a... Let's shut something down here. I'll tell you what, we will shut down one of these guys. Well, not like that, we won't. Okay, and this one. Yes, thank you. Just until the water kicks in, which it has not done. I need that water to get going. Let's pick up the speed again. We need to get things back to a positive place, have a few buildings growing, so maybe that will give us a jump we need, and that's high wealth, which is great, but we need water. We definitely need water, and I am upset that the city is not providing water. And I'm also upset that I cannot demand a certain amount. That needs to update, because there's more than enough water there. I wonder if that's what the situation is with that. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll figure it out. We will definitely figure it out. at some point, but there's no water. And we need to improve the health of our Sims as well. So, I know I just kind of jumped right in. I'm trying my best to stay focused on the certain goals, but obviously managing the budget is priority one at the moment. And the water situation. What does this say? Solar farm. Ask me later. I'm gonna try to focus on that space center once we get the time to do so and the funds to do so. What's the crisis here? Not enough shoppers, which means we need more residential. That's what that warning means. And apparently we have a high demand for low wealth sims now. So that should automatically develop. But we're starting to grow quite the sizable city here. 67,000 citizens living in our education city. Got to flesh out this college. Don't worry, that's not how it's going to look. It's we got to add some modules and stuff to that, which will. Oh wow, everything is just going. We already have. Why is it closed? Water. Of course, everything is starting to just go south. Tell you what, let's go ahead and open those water towers back up. Let's do that. See where things are. Negative. You know, I think we're just gonna end up biting the, I don't know, the bullet here and just getting a water tower or a pumping station. I don't see why not. Do we have any loans out? Not one. Let's take a loan out just for this, because we gotta solve this problem and we gotta solve it fast. And I can't depend on that other city for whatever reason, but I can't depend on them. So we have to take care of this situation ourselves. And I'm more than happy to do so, but I need room. I'm just not gonna put this anywhere. I need to put this into place that, first of all, it won't look completely ridiculous. Nope, definitely not gonna bulldoze anything. Yeah, slim pickings. And I don't want to put it over here. I just don't want to do that. And I'm not going to do that. But we have to put one down, so I just have to bite the bullet, I guess, here and put it here. Okay, so they're hiring. Yes, I know that puts us into the negative. I'm going to leave these guys here, but I am going to turn them off. Our water is going to be fine. I'm going to turn all of these guys off. The extra ones. Let's see. Okay. Now our water situation should improve. Let's pick up the speed so that that can take its toll here. Or so we can start hiring some Sims. Shouldn't be any problems hiring either. Come on. Making lots of sales. Good. Good. Alright. And wow, we just made a lot of money. What was that from? Oh yes, duh. Our alloys. And with that, we're gonna pay that loan off just like that. I like it. Great. Now everything should be nice and peachy. Turned off all of these guys, so we don't have to spend no money on that. Oh, breath of fresh air, I guess. So let's continue. Things are looking great, but we do need more monthly income. So I think I'm gonna add even more residential. I think we have, let's look at the layout here. We have a pretty good amount of commercial. I don't see the need to really overdo it, but I tell you what I will do. I will zone here residential, or you know what I meant to say. You know, they probably won't build around in these areas. That's fine. I'm not really caring about that, but I do want to get some of this going, so that'll be fine there. Whoa, what's going on down here? Oh, just the regular traffic. Let's, I don't know, just need some trees. You know what time it is. It is that time for some trees. That is another effect I want for this area. All around here. Yes. I don't necessarily want to fill it with all commercial. This is the college area, the campus. This is our university. I'm going to have another question for you guys that I want you to help me answer, but I figure I'll wait till we get our all of our cities built, because I have a big question. Since this is a region, we're gonna need a capital city, and I want to know, by the time we're done building all the cities, I want you guys to let me know what your favorite one is, so that we can name that one the capital of the region. And oh, by the way, I did read the comments on today, actually, the 10th, and one of the suggestions for the name of this city kind of caught my eye, big time. And what was the name of it? Shoot. You know what? I gotta go back and check it out, but I'll rename the city once I go back and get it. But it was on my mind all day, but I actually forgot right now. So we'll come back to that. We'll revisit that whole situation. How much is this per month? $1,700. Not quite ready to do that. But our health system is definitely terrible. So let's click on some things here, see if we can. Let's see, we're getting a lot of commuters and tourists, so many that we can't handle them all. We need more buses. Let's give them what they're asking for, although it's probably just going to be one more bus because we are strapped for cash. But I can take a loan, and I think I will, of 100,000 just to get things going. Let's fill that up a little more because we need to alleviate that traffic. I know we have a little bit of traffic going on in our city. What happened with that? There we go. That's good for now with those guys. This guy is what I want to start working on. So I already placed the sign there. Now it's time to put some dormitories down. And how I want to do this, yeah, we'll start off like this. That was 40,000. Yeah, we'll get more cash soon. And great, now I'm in the did that add that added cost to us now that I was not paying attention. Yeah, about 500, but that's okay. We'll hopefully we'll make that back with the new housing that we have going on over there. And which reminds me, let's get back to increasing those road densities, all of them. Okay, I think we got most. You can tell it's like a little coloration difference that you can make out very vaguely. That's how you kind of know which streets you've upgraded and which ones you haven't. That guy right there. No, he's alright. That guy, alright. That guy, as if the streets are people. The streets are people. They have an identity. Well, that's actually another thing I will want Maxis to probably do in the future. Allow us to name the roads. I mean, really just personalize our cities. Allow us to, you know, just, I mean, name districts and name towns and what have you. Density Avenue. Yep, do that. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. You know what? Eventually we're gonna make. No, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. Not as well. I guess we will eventually have to make streetcars. You don't have to, but yeah, we will. That's for sure. Okay, so oh yeah, definitely increase that. That is increased. Increase that. That is increased. Increase that. Oh yeah, we got a payment in from our alloys. I keep forgetting about that. I'm not really, so I shouldn't worry about the monthly income. Although I do, because I like to see green. Anytime it's red. No, I'm not bringing that, dude. Every time. Let's see. Yeah, every time it's red, I'm sorry, I can't go on with it like that. But I think the city is starting to look really nice, guys. I don't see any. I know there was some complaints, very few, about my street design in this city. I can understand to a degree, but I don't know. I just like different. I like different. I don't want to really make it blocky, square in any way, shape, or form. I mean, there are some situations and some places where it does make a lot of sense to make it more structured as far as the shape. Like if you see here, there's the closest thing I have to a square, right around that area, and that's where my police station is. A lot of housing. Actually, this whole city is just full of housing. Actually, it's just nothing but housing. And by the way, I realized, just in case you guys want to know, I know quite a bit about computers. I'll probably never call myself. Well, I'll take that back. I'll be an expert one day, but I know quite a bit because I built my own PC. But if you guys are experiencing any performance issues, first of all, obviously the biggest thing you want to make sure is that your specs or your specifications match up with what the game's requirements are. Outside of that, if you're having any performance issues, check that you update your drivers for your graphics card, and for that matter, update your drivers for everything you have. Your graphics card, there's pretty much drivers for just about all of your hardware, most of your hardware. So, sound card, network adapter, just all that stuff. There's drivers for most of it. Also, make sure you dust your computer out from the inside. Do that frequently enough because depending on what you have, if you have more up-to-date equipment like the more up-to-date central processing unit fans, you may not necessarily need to, but dust out your the fans for your CPU, because that you'd be surprised how if you have a lot of dust in there, it actually cuts down the productivity of your CPU because your CPU is trying to breathe. So the more work is performing trying to breathe, for lack of a better way of saying that, the less it's working to make your game smooth. And how do I know that? From numerous experiences. But like I said, my fan died out, but I bought a new fan, and whether you want to believe it or not, before, when I was recording in Fraps for these videos, I was at about 20 to 25 frames per second. Now I'm hitting nearly 30, or well, just about 30 at this point. Even though that's a small increase, any increase is a good increase in my opinion. So just make sure you do everything you can, and if you're knowledgeable about PCs and the hardware inside, just pay attention to things like that. It will help you out. So moving right along, everything is looking great. I upgraded all of the streets as it seems right now, except for a few. Let's come back in and do that because we need these buildings to grow up. I call myself trying to keep a little bit of variety in the city, but at the end of the day, you're gonna need all the money you can get. And I know Max's I don't think they promised, but there's a hope that they will increase the city sizes down the road if your PC can handle it, of course. But until they do so, you're gonna have to manage the space you have in each city, and as a result, I think it kind of hampers the variety feel. Because, for example, what I meant by variety is that normally in cities you have the downtown, for the lack of a better term, or uptown, whichever one you call it. But the big commercial area where you got the high rises, the very tall commercial buildings, bigger apartment complexes, and then as you drive toward the suburbs, the buildings sort of shrink or are less tall or less extravagant. Well, not necessarily less extravagant, but more compact, or just less tall, for lack of a better term. That's the feel I was going to go with for this city. Kind of got it there at this present moment, because you see the tall buildings in this area, which is pretty much where I wanted it, and then like the smaller buildings, but then you see this big old loner out here. He has to feel lonely. Just sitting out here just wondering why he can't play with all the big boys. But yeah, that was the feel I was going for, just to kind of have the size of the buildings shrink as you get toward the edges of the map. But it's cool. I'm pretty sure by the time this is all said and done, all these buildings may be skyscrapers. To me, that takes away from the organic look of a city, but I guess in this case, the monthly, the budget, let's just use that. The budget wins the day on this one because we need simoleons. So I'm going to get a streetcar going. Well, maybe not just yet because we're losing money by the minute. Well, that's the reason why we're losing money, by the way, guys. The reason why that happens sometimes is because these zones start rebuilding. So you lose those citizens that once inhabited whatever was there before. So that taxable income dies. So something else must have just started to grow because we just seen another dip. We already have this guy. We got that guy, this guy who's growing now. That guy. Probably him or him. That's when you lose it because things are starting to develop. Even the smaller buildings, that's taxable revenue. And if a high wealth residential zone starts to develop, you're going to see a nice dip. But when they rebuild, especially if they're, which in most cases they are, they're growing to be bigger, then you're going to see that come back. Now see, that guy just started to develop, may see a drop, and you just did. See? Now I'm 2,140 in the hole. But that will change, and the good thing is my alloys and plastics are covering me for now. So I get that every month. Not every month, but every 2 days, I think, or every day, actually, at the end of all the recycling trucks that they're scheduled for, going out and picking up the trash and whatnot. So once we start making more money, which will be coming, actually we just got a payment in just now from the plastics. Alloy should be coming in soon. Then we can start building more school modules. But once these buildings finish growing, let me get out there because that clicking is starting to bug me. But once that gets going, did I upgrade that street? I thought I did. No, I didn't. I just knew I did. Well, I guess I didn't. Anyway, so now things should start to grow upward big time. Yeah, as you can see, it really is. We're gonna have a very tall city very soon. No. So, and I know you guys tend to have problems with the intersections. Let me tell you what I know about this and the reason why I build my streets the way I do. I don't worry about intersections so much because mass transit solves a lot of problems, but I know in certain areas the traffic is terrible. Let's gauge. Like, for example, traffic is horrendous here. Pressing the road tool, you'll see exactly which roads have trouble by the color coding or indicators. This street is terrible. He quit. He quit his job. Good job, dude. Let's follow this guy. Where is he going? He quit his job. That's where did he just go? Did I just lose him? Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that's what happens. Let's pick it back up. Yeah, so the roads, there's traffic, but if you look at the rest of my city, is there traffic? No, because the mass transit is pretty much doing its job. It's keeping as many Sims off the road as possible, but this particular strip of road here is just congested. What can I do about that? Well, I can upgrade it again, but I don't want to just yet because the next level is the streetcar avenue, but I will do that for the college because there's going to be traffic. I'm sure there's going to be citizens coming in from the other cities to attend the college or the university, and that should be cool. But there's also traffic brewing on this particular road. But my entrance to the city is perfectly fine. The upgrades are good, so not a problem. Now, what I am going to have to do is go to the tourism city because that's going to be naturally problematic. So we'll take a look at that and see what we can do to alleviate those problems. So right now, we're doing good, making pretty good money here. Let's see what's wrong with the power. The power now. Great. How wonderful. How wonderful. Can't depend on that other city for nothing. Solar power. I wonder how big this would be, but it's clean, right? No air pollution, and we get great power during peak hours. I'm going to try to find a place for this. If I can't, then we'll just nix the idea, but places are losing power. I think I can go ahead and build it right behind the college. I don't see why not. And we can always bulldoze it or whatever, but we need power, that's for sure. And wow, it only produces... Well, let's wait to see what happens when it gets filled. If it increases the charging photovoltaic cells. I think I pronounced that right. Okay, so it has to charge. Interesting. Interesting. Available in region. Yes, who else can I buy from? That's what it is. Maybe I'll just buy from there. And yeah, okay. So let's build. Well, once it kicks in, we'll bulldoze the this power plant. How much did that cost me? 33,000. So it's a waste of money. Maybe I won't bulldoze it. Maybe I'll just close it for now, unless I really unless I really need it. And it has to charge. Interesting enough. Well, yeah, duh, because it's solar. But I wonder. Well, we're gonna see how it operates. Definitely gonna see how it operates. But it's going down. Maybe the other. I'm buying 89. I wonder did that actually kick in yet though, because it was already 10 before. Okay, so let's get rid of this. We're only 10 in the hole, so hopefully that changes in enough time. But we definitely need income. Let's see, did we already receive our alloy and plastic? I think so, for the day. Okay, let's see, it's nighttime now, so I wonder. Well, I think during the day it charges, and during the night it from what it's charged, it powers the region or the city at that point. But I don't know. I don't think it charged enough yet, but we'll see. 70,000 citizens. Things are going fairly well. I want to solve the budget problem. Oh, that is right. I can build another module. I wonder what module do we need? You have the school. Everything else is unlocked, really. So I'm not too sure. Maybe I will build that. I mean, is it a waste of money? Nah, we can build it. Department of Finance. We don't have that. I don't see why not. It'd be nice to tax our citizens at you know, individual rates. So that does put a strain on our budget. How much was that per month? Yikes. Oh, only 500, so that's not bad. Do we have any more buildings growing? Is that what that was? Let's see. Well, yeah, we got that guy growing. Anybody else? I don't see anybody else, so yeah, this guy here. So 2 guys growing out there. Okay, what else? They said our sewage. Of course. I'm not putting sewage here. Let's see if we can buy from a different city too for that. Sewage. Yes, we can. Anybody else selling? So I'm actually going to try to build 3. Maybe these 3 guys can have the utilities that this side of the map can share. Because apparently either there's a bug going on in this game for that, or I'm totally missing something. One of the two. I mean, definitely, without a doubt. But yes, I would like this to actually get to working. Would be nice. Would be nice. But we have money, so I think it's okay and safe for us to, well, upgrade. That's a start. Nice. So what does this say? Take a look inside the editor. I will. Yes, I will. Of course it does. So let's. Alright, so we have the dormitories, which is the student capacity. Seats, well, the capacity is 500. School of Business, what we're going to do is a School of Engineering, because that way we can build our space center. Going to definitely drop that down now. And behind the school, yeah, behind the school, actually I can do it anywhere over there, but I think, yeah, you know what, we can do it here. I don't see why not. Yep, I don't see why not. Okay, let's put another dormitory as well. But then again, how much did that cost me per month? 1,000. This is 500, so that's not going to be too bad. Actually, let's get the road, because I want to set this up too. That's a straight one. Okay. Angle too sharp. Well, I have a certain way I want to do this. There we go. And now. Now we're really in the hole, in the hole financially. But that's all right for a good reason. We're educating our students. Educating our students. So here's our university. I will put the next to, we got to solve this sewage problem. So let me go do that. It's really bugging me big time. Let's see. Do we upgrade? Yes, we do upgrade. Which gives us another module, but I'm not really gonna do anything with that because we don't need it. Everything else is open, so there's absolutely no need for it. Anything else building up? We have just about everything built so far. But maybe they'll start to grow upward. Let's see exactly who's prone to do so. A lot of people are, especially on the edge of this map. But they can't because the road is blocking. That's another thing. You got to be careful about that. The sizes of the road can really hamper. Let's see, what's the reason? No money. Can hamper zones that really want to grow upward. So let's get out of there. It's up to me to solve that problem, and we'll find a way to. So we got to solve the sewage problem, which is vastly growing. What's the issue? Power shortage. Still short on power. Okay. So our college is not powered up. But we're going to fix that problem now. Somehow, if it works. But, because I could have put a wind power plant there. But in the end, I don't know. It's more expensive. So once I get the college fully up and running, we're gonna actually go to build our next city. But I think we're gonna stop and make a stop back at the tourism city to just do a little bit of work there. This income rate is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, we really have to solve the problem with both the power and let's go over here, and the sewage. So let's take a jump really fast. Yeah, it's supposed to be grabbing it from both of those places, but you see the capacity there is higher, so I could and should be taking more of what's available. That's what they left available for the region. This is how much I'm using. I should be using more, clearly. But no, it's not. It's not updating. I wonder why. Same here. Should be using way more megawatts. I should be using more megawatts of this one. And look there. Out of 77.6 megawatts, I'm only using 38.8. Why? That's the big question. Why? What's not triggering? Why is it not working the way it should be? That's my big question. I mean, it can't be an issue of traveling across the road. Well, maybe it is. Maybe that's exactly what it is. It has to actually travel across the road. So maybe the distance is what's keeping things from working. And for some reason, that's the only logical explanation. So what I'm going to do for my third utility city, or it's not going to be just utilities though, but whatever specialization I make here, I'm going to also provide enough utility services to support this side of the region. Because apparently, I believe the services are having a trouble reaching way over here. Because everything travels by the roads, if you haven't noticed by now. Even the sewage, even the power, even the water. So as a result, this long trip way over there and way over here must be too far. So I think we're going to have to actually cut our education city short to work on another specialization to take care of our city. Well, look at that. Now it's not that guy though. So yeah, we gotta work that out. So we're gonna stop with the education city at this point. Sorry to make that so abrupt, but I think the logic behind the decision is very sound. We need to build another specialization city, and I know I mentioned the electronic city, so we may just do the electronic city here. But personally, I wanted to do the electronic city right here. But I'll leave that up to you guys to decide in this video. And what I'm going to do, since I record about 2 videos ahead of you guys, or 2 videos ahead of what you see, I'm going to go back to our tourism city and see what's going on there in the next video. And then probably go back to our industrial city in the video afterward. And then even go back to turmoil city and do a little bit of management in the next 2 to 3 videos, so that we can give you time to help me decide which one of these plots to build next. So if you want Soiree Sands, just write Soiree Sands in the comment section. And don't worry, and you can actually write it in any video, but if you don't mind, I prefer you write it on this in the comment section on this video. So the choices will be Soiree Sands and Ingot Island. So just let me know which ones you guys want to build that electronic city on, and we're gonna go for it. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Again, my appreciation is so great for you guys, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support and your enthusiasm. I'm very overwhelmed by that, and I'm very grateful. So thanks, guys, and we will meet back in the next video. Absolutely signing off right now, and see you then.